Welcome to East by West Farms. Here we grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Today I'm going to make some salty duck eggs. We hatch out 4 Peking ducks out of 6 eggs we bought from eBay. Turns out 3 of them are female ducks. We got quite a few eggs that accumulated, as you can see. What I'm going to do today is to make salty eggs, and this is a Chinese delicacy, and it's very convenient. It's my version of convenient food. The process of making salty duck eggs takes about 40 days until the salt egg is ready. It's a long process, but it's a good time to start the process. I will do the first batch of cleaning. Some are reasonably clean, like this one, but some are really dirty. I'm just going to drop it here and let it soak for a while. I will use this Luffa Sponge that we grown from the garden to clean these eggs. I finished the first round of washing of the duck eggs and just managed to get the dirt off. Some eggs are already pretty clean, but like this one, what I'm going to do is do a second round of washing. So this one is floating and it's kind of a little bit misshaped. Yeah, probably it's not good. So I will just feed that to the chicken. So that's good enough. The Luffa Sponge actually is very good for scraping. I finished scraping the duck eggs, and the next step is to leave it under the sun to dry for 3 to 4 hours. One of the most important features of the salty duck eggs is the runny duck yolk even after you boil it. Supposedly, the secret to get that is to basking the eggs under the sun for a few hours. I don't know whether that's the case, and this is my first time trying it. I guess I will find it out. Okay. Oh, don't run. We end up with 1.5 tray of duck eggs. I'm going to leave it here. We have very good sun today. We have some of these bull snakes in the property. They are actually beneficial snakes. We got fleeced this morning, so they shouldn't come to eat our eggs. But we'll keep an eye on them. I may come back after 2 hours and turn them around so that I get an even sun exposure. For the next step, I need to have salt. That's the sea salt I'm going to use. I only have the coarse one. A little bit finer would be better, but that's all I have now. Then I need some white vinegar. And so what I'm going to do is to put this in a bowl. And then I need some very strong alcohol. So I got the Everclear. This is 95% alcohol content, so that's very strong. The first thing is I take the egg and roll it in the vinegar so that the vinegar essentially kind of dissolve the eggshell a little bit to make it easier for the salt to penetrate through. And then I roll it in the alcohol, and that protect it. And then I roll it in the salt, and then put it in the pickling jar. I filled up this pickling jar and still have some eggs left. Theoretically, you probably don't need a pickling jar because there's enough salt in there to keep the egg from rotting. Since I have a pickling jar, so I'm just going to try use it. The rest of the eggs I actually is just going to put in this saucepan. Then I will compare to see whether I see any difference between using a pickling jar or just using the saucepan. A tricky part of making salty duck eggs is that if you want this runny egg yolk, you need to have enough salt. But then the egg white could be too salty. Some suggest that you leave these eggs like this for 10 days, and then you remove the salt and let it continue to age. I'm just actually going to do an experiment, is that I will remove some of the eggs out at 10 days and rub off the salt and let it continue to age. And then some eggs at 20 days and 30 days, and then at 40 days, I want to compare this and to see which one works the best for me. That the egg white is not salty, but the yolk is runny. So we'll see how that works. In this video, I'm making salty duck eggs. I have two different settings, and also I will experiment the time that the salty eggs with salt. By the end of the 40-day period, which will be end of January, I can compare to see which one works better. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumb up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it down below. If you have not done so, please hit the subscribe button to follow our journey with the East by West Farms.